The NFL draft is right around the corner, so in this series I'm going to look at some of the top prospects in all of college football. And in this video I'm going to talk about one of the best running backs in all of college football, straight out of Clemson, and Travis Etienne.
Shotgun. Etienne will make the first down and break free. Forget the first down, he's got a touchdown.
Like many other athletes I've talked about in the series, Travis was born in a small town called Jennings, Louisiana, as he played at Jennings High.
Oh my God! Wow!
As a senior at Jennings, Travis not only rushed for just under 2,500 yards and 35 touchdowns, but had an insane 11.7 yards per carry, as he was just running over defenses like it was nothing. After finishing off high school with a phenomenal senior season, Travis was a 4-star and the 15th highest rated running back in his class. Since he was one of the highest rated backs in the nation, Travis had interest from some major schools in Tennessee, Texas A&M, Oregon, Bama, and the good old Clemson Tigers. Following a national championship win in 2016, Clemson was at the top of their game, and because of it, Travis became a Tiger and the rest is history. Even though Travis was only a freshman, he was still able to get his work in, and was the highest leading rusher in the offense with over 750 yards and 13 touchdowns. I don't think I have to tell you that the team did pretty well that year, you already knew that. But sadly, the Tigers lost in the semifinal to Bama, as it was the beginning of the end for Kelly Bryant and Death Valley. Going into his sophomore season, Travis played fierce and rushed for a pretty dang good 1,659 yards and an FBS leading 24 rushing touchdowns. Against Pittsburgh in the ACC Championship, Travis had over 150 yards and 2 touchdowns on only 12 carries. Following his dominant showcase against Pittsburgh, Travis and the Tigers demolished Notre Dame and then Alabama as they won the whole shebang. With a great year behind him, Travis was named the ACC Player of the Year and was not looking back. My man Travis didn't waste any time, and in only his first game as a junior, he rushed for over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns against Georgia Tech. The rest of the season went about the same, as Travis once again had an insane year with over 1,600 rushing yards, 19 touchdowns, and a ridiculous 7.8 yards per carry. That was, by the way, the second best in the FBS.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Although many speculated that he would declare for the NFL draft, Travis decided to stay at Clemson one more year. Although he was coming off of 2 insane years with over 1,500 yards rushing, Travis had a bit of a down year as a senior and only rushed for just over 900 yards. But although it was a down year overall, he broke Donald Pumphrey's record as he had 42 games with a touchdown, which was the most in FBS history. Not only did Travis break the games with the touchdown record, but with his over 4,900 rushing yards, he became the ACC all-time leading rusher, and as a whole he just had one of the best careers of a running back in college football history. Now Travis is on his way to the NFL draft, and as one of the top running backs in the whole thing, except for Najee, he has drawn quite a bit of interest. Obviously as a back on one of the best teams in recent memory, he would get some attention, but now he is going to have to go elsewhere and find a new place to dominate in the league. Travis Etienne might be a little small at 5'10", but although he looks a little lean, he is far from it at 215 and has power to carry defenses. As a whole, it is tough to find weaknesses in Travis's game, as he is just a well-rounded back. Travis is great at using blockers to their best advantage and can weave through defenses like it's nothing. Not only is Travis just tough to get down, but he always fights for extra yardage and as a result is an extreme headache to go up against on defense. Not only is Travis a great runner, but he can also catch the ball just as good, which is a super useful trait in a league so focused on the pass. Although quick and elusive, Travis struggles to get those long breakaway runs. A very minor issue, and something that can be fixed with time, but yeah. It is no surprise that he's a great back, as Clemson has had some solid backs in the league recently with players like CJ Spiller and Wayne Gallman doing their thing. But honestly, comparing Travis to Wayne and even CJ is not fair, as he is one of the most talented running backs to come out of the ACC in the past decade. Travis has pretty much everything you could ask for in a running back, but his breakaway speed needs some work. But there is no doubt that with time, he will be a force to be reckoned with in the NFL. All of this in mind, I think that Travis is a, drumroll please, A-. Honestly, I feel like an A- is perfect for Travis, as he is not the best running back in the draft, but sure as heck is not anything short of just a great overall back. As a talented overall running back with skills all over the place, finding a comparison is simply finding some of the best overall backs in the league. Not only is Travis just a great runner, but his work in the passing game is astounding and fits well with many of the best hybrid backs in the league today. Interestingly enough, I think another underrated runner out there in LA is the best comparison to make. Austin Eckler might be a little shorter at 5'8", but at 200 and as one of the best pass-catching backs in the league, the two have great talent that can elevate quarterback play. The two are both hybrid backs that are not really the centerpiece of offenses, but complement some of the best quarterbacks in Justin Herbert and Trevor Lawrence. But as a whole, I can see Travis fitting the role like Eckler on one of those pretty good teams that just needs a few more pieces on offense. As a great hybrid back, Travis can mold his way into many offenses as a Swiss Army knife that would be a pain to go up against. In my previous draft profiles video, I had Najee going to Miami, and although Travis is good, I don't think he is Najee good, so I have him going around 5 to 10 picks after the Bama boy. You know what? That 23rd pick that was traded to the Jets when Jamal Adams made the trip to Seattle is an interesting pick to send Travis down to gain green. Okay, so this pick could go to a solid lineman or a defensive dude. But I mean, try and name the Jets running back core.
I can't do it.
Although they got Etienne Clemson from San Francisco, he is a much better complementary back, and it was great on team with Matt Breida and Raheem Mostert. So Tevin and Travis would be a great fit, as Travis is not a dominating back, as he is a lot like Austin Eckler in terms of sharing the backfield. Travis Etienne is just a great talent, and I think he will show just how good he is once he steps onto the field.
Rocky Boyman and Travis Etienne. Touchdown Tigers!
Thanks to all you guys who watched the video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, and comment down below what videos you want me to make next. But anyways, I appreciate all the support on the series, and I'm excited to see you guys on Thursday. Peace out.